Now that we learned about the characteristics and functions of rituals, let's look at the difference between rituals and traditions. Perhaps your family does the same thing every Christmas Eve. You prepare a special meal, the family gathers in a specific place, maybe the kids leave cookies and milk for Santa, maybe you gather around the Christmas tree to exchange gifts, or maybe you celebrate other holidays. I am sure that you can think of a tradition or several of them that your family repeats every year in the same way.
Traditions are repetitive in nature. A tradition is something that is done by a group or a community over and over again. The very act of repeating an action invests that action with temporal power. That is, if we know that our family has done the same Thanksgiving game tradition every year for generations, we will be drawn to repeating that tradition again and again. This repetition gives us a sense of permanence and belonging, a feeling of comfort and predictability. Likewise, national traditions do the same thing for countries and societies. They serve the purpose of connecting the communities under the national banner, promoting a sense of place and strength. Rituals, on the other hand, always bring about social change. Performance in ritual both symbolizes and actualizes the change in status, like in a naturalization ceremony. Rituals and traditions may overlap sometimes. Indeed, rituals can also help bind communities together by creating common goals and values. A presidential inauguration ceremony is both a tradition and a ritual. It is a tradition because it is repeated every 4 years to mark the commencement of a new 4-year term. But it is also a ritual because it denotes a social change. The president can only assume his or her power once the recitation of the presidential oath of office is performed. I now invite you to visit with me some of the most popular Aggie traditions. Try to evaluate whether this could be considered a ritual, a tradition, or both. Remember, a tradition links us to the past with repeated actions that reinforce community. A ritual brings about a social change. So, is walking under the century tree a tradition or a ritual? Is the Aggie Ring Day a tradition or a ritual to you? Is attending an Aggie football game a tradition or ritual to you?
The truth is that rituals and traditions may both be considered and understood as cultural performances that help shape and construct our experience in a given cultural context. And that's all for now. I invite you to examine the world around you to discover your own rituals and traditions. I will see you soon.